Brewday again. So no doubt you can see that I'm going to be doing a bit of bottling this morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and before I can even put a brew on, I've got 2 fermenters full that I need to get in the bottles. So yeah, lucky me. So the first one then is, I'm definitely going to do now, is this one here. This is the hangover wheat. So I want to get that off into the bottles, and then I'm going to put on the American wheat based on Frank's recipe on top of that yeast cake. So that's when I need to get it off. So yeah, I've got a full day planned. I've got to do that. As I said, I've got that other fermenter to get into the bottles, and I've just found out, obviously I've got the kids there, you can hear them in the background. The other one's still in bed, fortunately. But I've got another 2 kids coming around here this afternoon. So yeah, I've got a full day ahead of me. I don't know what I'm going to be brewing while there's kids running about, 4 kids running about this. How's that going to go down? I don't know. But let's get started. Okay, so I'm getting ready to bottle my Azaka Pale Ale. And I've just racked it from the fermenter into the bottling bucket. It's came out as 1012. This is it here. It smells familiar. What does it taste like? Tastes familiar as well. I think we've got a bad batch here. It's got that same familiar taste that the last one did all those months ago. The Amarillo. It's bitter. It's kind of medicine-y. It's not good. It's not good at all. That's very disappointing. That is incredibly disappointing. I'm wondering whether there's any point in bottling now, because it's clearly bad. It's really not nice at all. I mean, I could just bottle it anyway, but is there any point, really? I don't think so. So yeah, there you are. So that is my second bad batch of beer. It's gonna have to go down the toilet. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but it happens. I'm not really sure why. I think yeast infection was it the last time. Not really sure what it is. I sterilized everything as normal, Starsan. So I don't know. But you know, onwards and upwards, or onwards and downwards into the toilet in this case. So. It's a tragedy. What can I tell you? It had to be done. It was just, I instantly know what that taste is, and it is not good. It's not salvageable, and I'm not about to sit here for 2 hours bottling it. So there's nothing else for it but just to get back on the horse. And yeah, I'm putting the brew on now. So you can see, got the boiler is going. So we've got 2.5 kilos of pale malt and wheat malt in there. I'm going to be doing an American wheat today. We've got some carapils there, some carapils there. We have got Falconer's Flight, 100 grams of that has to go in. Additions, and we have a load of Cascade, 225 grams of Cascade. So yeah, that's the plan. The only other thing in is I've got the the dregs of the yeast cake, of this WLP300 yeast cake, the one I bottled this morning, so that did taste okay. So yeah, gonna use that. And that's it. We'll come back when I've got something else to show you. I've got the mash started now, so it's a 70-minute mash, and we're sitting at what, 69 degrees. So I'm following Frank's instructions. He sent me a video a couple of weeks ago. So this is my version of his American wheat. So it was basically begin the mash at 65 and then bring it up to 68 in 15 minutes. Well, it's going up to 69 in about 5 minutes, so that's the big banana style. Yeah, sparging. About as good as it gets. Normally I do it but dunk sparge. Just let it sit for half an hour, but for some bizarre reason I decided to go for the pour. Remember when I first started doing this? It was even for a while after that. Used to think I had to open the bag and pour it directly onto the grains. And that was a ripe Alex, I can tell you. It's a bit windy out here. Flower pots are falling off the windowsills and everything. Normally it's quite sheltered around the back where we are because of the shape of the house, and the wind normally comes from the lock, which is over there behind the house, or at the front of the house rather. But yeah, it's swirling about all over the place now. And it looks like a hot break to me. So here we go, Falconer's Flight, 20 grams in. I'm not going to use any hot bags today to see what happens. Normally I would, but you know what, the hell with it. Okay, 15 grams Cascade, going in for 30 minutes. More hops going in 20 minutes. Okay, hops, Brewed flock, last 10 minutes. Wort chiller. Okay, 5 minutes left. We've got some cardamom, coriander and bitter orange. Last 5 minutes. Okay, let's flame out now. This is the last. This is a load of hops. Bit of a mix of Cascade and Falconer's Flight. That's it. Let's get the wort chiller on. Okay, so it's the morning after the night before. Is the best way I can describe it. So what happened after I put the chiller on will go down in folklore with me, because that was just a disaster. Where do you start? It took too long for it to chill, okay? So it was the evening time, my wife was still out at work while she was going for some date after work. She didn't actually come home to midnight. So I then I was very conscious of the fact that I had to put the 2 kids to bed. And the chiller just took too long. And then when it finally did get to the temperature I wanted, it was all just clogged up with those bloody pellet tops. What was I thinking? I honestly don't know. I mean, that was a salutary lesson again about, for me, to use hot bags. I always use hot bags, and I decided for whatever reason not to yesterday, and that was a mistake. And every bloody hops were everywhere. Everything was clogged up. I ended up having to tip the boiler into the fermenter, just because it was getting dark at this point, obviously, and then I knew the kids were inside and they would start whinging because they were getting tired. Oh my god, it was a disaster, and I've spilt a couple of litres of it, and I was just tipping it into through sieves, and I wasn't even sanitising the sieves or nothing. I mean, exactly after flipping throwing out that beer yesterday. So at the minute, I'm trying to salvage what I can, because there's still a lot of crap in the bottom of this. So basically, I'm trying to salvage as much of the beer as possible, but it's all just rubbish at the bottom of this. I mean, honestly, it's filled up to there. I don't know if you can see that. filled up to there with just sediment and hops and all that protein crap on the bottom, and that is not good. Not good at all. It smells amazing, like. I mean, really. I think if we manage to pull this one off without it being infected, I think it's going to be a really good beer, but my god. The problems along the way are many. But yeah, always use hot bags. That's what I've learned again. I can't believe it. And I've been here before. And what the hell was I thinking? So when I came out here this morning, the first thing I had to do was to clear up all the bloody hop debris that was out on that patio area. I had to hose it all down. It's unbelievable, and it was up the walls and everything when I was trying to hose stuff down last night. It was getting dark, like, so I couldn't really see what I was doing. Oh my god, it was just... it wasn't clever. It wasn't clever at all. But yeah, I made a video last night, and it was... I decided to do it again today. I was just going to pitch the yeast last night anyway, to say what I had, because I was so annoyed. I made a video when I was effing and jeffing and all. I might actually throw a wee bit of it in now, just for a laugh. And it just everywhere was clogged. I couldn't get the beer out. In the end, I had to tip the whole boiler, and I spilt half it around the concrete outside. And I mean, I'm trying to take a gravity reading, and there's a gravity reading there. Look at that state of that. It's a disaster here. This is a disaster of epic proportions. So yeah, I decided then that I was going to wait until today, and then I was just going to siphon it off, which is what I'm doing now. So I'm going to pitch the yeast shortly, or maybe see what way this ends up. But yeah, so it was, hopefully you can salvage something from that brew. But yeah, we're looking at about 13 or 14 litres from a friggin' 20 litre brew. Well, I should have got 20 litres. And now I'm down to 13. It's just, oh my god. I'm going. The hell with it. Oh well, that was really smart, you stupid faced fucker. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh fuck. Can't put this out.